Welcome to Pedal with Power. My name is Chris, and this morning I'm going to be doing my morning bike commute to work on the little Lectric XP. That little guy right down there. We got some snow last night, and it is about 26. I don't know if you can see that out this morning. Just showing that you can still commute when it's nice and cold out. You just got to bundle up. I like to use these Manzella fleece convertible gloves. I'll leave a link in the description below. I found these to be some of the best cold weather riding gloves. In another video, I'll go over everything that I'm wearing so that you too can ride all winter long. But for now, you can just join me on the ride on a morning commute. I generally go on a much longer commute in the morning, but since it's all cold and icy, I'm just going straight to work. So it's about 2.5 miles or so. Cutting right through the middle of Bend. So enjoy. Okay, so I'm just outside my apartment where I live, and we're just gonna get cruising along. One thing to remember when it's been icy out is you gotta be super attentive to icy sections of the road. But it's a really nice sunny day out today, and the sun's been out for a while. So the road itself looks pretty good. Now one cool thing with this the Lectric XP 2.0 that I thought was a pretty cool idea was that they allow you to actually switch between class 1, class 2, and class 3. You just go into the settings. It's in the manual. I'll do another video where I kind of walk through how to set one of these up in different ways. I have mine kind of set up so that's it. As powerful as can be, class 3, basically everything at its peak. But I've also been riding e-bikes for quite a while. So for most people, you can just use the settings right out of the box and you'll be good to go. Tell you, when it's only 26 out in the morning, it is brisk. It's not too bad in the sun though. Now this road here, they've been chopping it up since last summer. Hopefully it'll be nice when it's all done, but for now, it's kind of a mess. So we're going a detour. I love a detour. Going this way. Now the biggest tip number 1 I could probably give you if you're looking to start commuting instead of driving, save that gas, start saving our planet, is to just assume no cars can see you at all. And go very slowly through intersections, especially on this little bike. With these little wheels, it's a bouncy little thing. And when it's super cold, I mean right now the road's pretty dry, so I'm not too worried about ice. But when it does get icy, you just want to brake really slowly and never use your front brake too fast, or your front wheel can just skid right out and on the ground you go. And that's no fun. Because human versus pavement, pavement always wins. I've tried. I've never won. Pavement wins. So this is the Deschutes River. And here in Bend, we got all these cool bridges that criss and cross over the Deschutes. Oh, there's Ukrainian flags out for support. That's cool. Bridges, as you can see, will always kind of retain their ice. I mean, this bridge you're supposed to walk your bike over anyway, but if you do have bridges in the winter, I would just be prepared to walk your bike over them no matter what. Because if you noticed before, the pavement was all dry, but this bridge is just covered in ice. So push carefully, watch your step. I like to use big old boots in the winter, so they grip the snow pretty good. I'm not too worried about slipping. But you can see we got some snow, not a lot of snow, but a little bit of snow. With it being as cold as it is, the snow is gonna probably stick around for a while. It's supposed to warm back up over the next couple days. Been a pretty mild winter, really. Oh, icy. So other than the fact that you're saving money on gas, not polluting anything, having fun, getting a little morning workout in, you get to find cool little routes like this, and you don't have to ride the whole way just on the road. You'll notice that I have not sat in a whole lot of traffic so far. Of course, I'm about to hit downtown, so probably gonna eat my words here pretty soon. But we're just zipping right up this. Gonna cross here. Cruise on over. So I don't really use the throttle a whole lot on this thing. I've noticed that the throttle alone doesn't really give a whole lot of power. It's just a little bit to kind of help you get up to speed. But if you pedal assist, especially on the highest settings, you can really get moving. Of course, it's kind of windy right now. But if you give it some good pedaling, you can see I'm on the class 3 setting, so this thing's still assisting over 20 miles an hour. But it's going to slow down a little going up hills. But I'm in the highest gear, pedaling pretty good. Not too hard, but just zipping along. Now this, one thing with when you're commuting and you see these blind turns like this, I want to slow way down. These cars come flying out from over there to the right. They won't see you. If they do see you, they usually, like a deer in the headlights, they'll just stop right in front of you. Like somehow I'm supposed to pass through their vehicle. Maybe they could like roll down both their windows, and I could do one of those cool like dive through the windows while the bike slides under the car kind of things. That would be cool. This little tunnel's pretty sweet. And then this is another blind turn here over at Les Schwab. People come flying out from the right all the time, never see a bike coming down. So the key to commuting successfully is to get very familiar with your route. Know all of these little blind intersection areas. Watch out for people like this that just want to wait and cross in the middle of the road. Then you can commute with ease. The other cool thing with commuting by bike is that you can, especially electric bike, is that you can find the safest routes, even if they're a lot longer than the most direct route. Because you can see that I just went through a park and over a bridge and kind of a roundabout way to get here. But it's a fun, nice, safe way, and who doesn't like to... Oh, hey, Safeway. And who doesn't like to go through a park and over a bridge every morning? Pretty nice. Usually I'll leave early in the morning and stop at parks. If you follow my Instagram, I'll leave a link in the description below. You'll see my morning commute, and pretty much almost all the pictures are me stopping at parks in the morning. But kind of fun for some inspiration. You can go sneaky routes to work. Parking lots, you also want to be super careful. People will just back right into you. Nobody's looking. Well, here we are. The bike shop. Pretty simple. If I look at my little thingy here, it's 2.4 miles. Time's not super correct because I had to go back for my helmet. I forgot my helmet the first time through. Don't forget your helmet. Another cool thing I'll mention is I'm using the MSW blacktop pannier bag. Works perfect with the Lectric XP. Got this little pull-up clamp here. Hooks into the bottom. This thing's pretty awesome. I'll leave a link to it below. You can just find one at your local bike shop. Anyway, hope you like this video. See you on the next one.